Haunted Hearing Aid. Recorded live by Luigi C. Russo, Chief Poet Officer of PoetLuigi.com. He will also comment on various entertainments recently consumed. And now, let us hear. Lean in closer, closer, seeking to kiss the grass under the dry tree. Many a weary travelers stood next to, seeking news from another. Naturally, it fell during a storm. Previously, the bench was a rock. Boulder, perhaps. Animals of cold blood sought the chance to rest and keep warm, roll off the boulder to pass the time, always seen as eternal. During a rainstorm, the mud, which was previously dirt, loosened down the boulder. Rolled and rolled, storm stopped, winds blew, seedlings helicoptered their way, seeking pastures, lands, greens, waters. One tree seedling rested in a location previously held champion by a boulder. Current moments of the bench. An African-American male of 73, tiny nubs of gray hair, atop a large round head, gray, closely cropped beard, square-rimmed glasses in a rectangle shape, wide-brimmed nose, ears out, gut out, baggy clothes to appear relaxed, skin a dark brown, teeth a white, wide with smiles. If up close, you notice the teeth work, but because his mouth moved so much, there was not time to pay attention to what appeared inside. The townsfolk of M called this man, who frequented the bench daily, except Sunday. That is when he frequented a different bench, screaming amen at the wrong time, all the time during the preacher's preach. Flashback scene. Down a ways off another main country road, on that way up a rodent hill, is a large white church, old-looking as if it was around during the Revolution to free America. Large, white with a bell tower, not in use, bellless, hellless, smellless. Preacher. And the Lord, he rested on the seventh day. So shall. Amen, yeah. Preacher. But is it not only rest? We shall endure, but amen. Oh, yeah. Preacher. But amen. Baby sweet Jesus, yes, sir. Preacher. We must also seek redemption from the Lord for the sins which we have acquired, obtained, sought, fought, and cut. We need to. Amen to. Lord is good. Preacher. To seek not just. Amen to justice. Been that. Preacher. Just accept the sins as what we love. Love Jesus. Amen to that. Preacher. I meant not accept the sins. What I meant to say was to seek rather ladder up to heaven. Yes, oh yes. Amen, preacher. Preacher. Ladder. Sons and daughters, may we enjoy this Sunday. Be merry. Mary and Jesus, baby, sweet baby Jesus. You preach, yes, amen. The bench had this man, the country folk, know him as Uncle BB. Naturally, one of the few black men in M. M is country. M is very white bread, not wheat bread. At one point, Uncle BB was the only black boy in sight. He sought new life. He fought new life. He thought new life. Left the city racism to a quieter racism. City racism was taught to society. Country racism was an ignorant due to lack of exposure. Uncle BB could accept that. He did his time for the country. A military man, marine man, lean, mean, and brown, holding his calm in desert heats, green depth, dark travels, lonesome ways, unknowns, knowns. Uncle BB loved M. and tolerated Uncle BB because the man was always seen somewhere and always misheard. During military training, someone shot a gun too close to Uncle BB's ear. Disability happened. Top of the line, behind the ear hearing aid. Current bench scene. Uncle BB, another older elderly man. Uncle BB, what happening? Man, got a bladder problem. My leg hurts. My arm is stiff. Uncle BB, yeah, my leg hurts and is stiff because I am thinking about the girl over there. Man, yeah, that girl over there is my granddaughter. Uncle BB, can I get her number? I have lots of chores. I could sing to her if she cooked me some supper. Man, you a crazy fool. I'll talk with you someday later, my man. Uncle BB, shoo, you leaving so soon? I got too much more to talk. Catch you on the flip side. Alone for a moment in the morning sun, waving to every passing car, but only if he notices a woman wave and whistle. Although a harmless man, he appears to the drivers and passengers as an old, lonely, perverted black man who lures lonely country children with candy. Uncle BB waves directly at a car, thinking that exact thought. Startles the driver. Driver speeds up, nearly colliding with a parked car. Uncle BB, oh, shoo, done look like she's seen a goddamn ghost with a black skin, a black-faced ghost. Within milliseconds of that out-loud comment, with no one around to laugh, a tall figure glides by Uncle BB, sits next to Uncle BB. Tall figure, you okay, sir? Uncle BB, never better. Well, I was once younger, so I guess I was better. Ah, shoot, I got age on my side. Tall figure, I had age on my side, and a beautiful woman as well. She was taken from me. I may never get her back, but I will die trying, or at least others will die as I try. Uncle BB, what the flapjacks you yapping about? As a matter of fact, who the hell are you? I don't recognize. Woman, Uncle BB, who are you yapping to? Uncle BB is startled, confused, standing, looking, smiling. Uncle BB, oh, Lordy, I was just having a war memory. Just an old war hero with his handsome looks checking in on an aged fellow. Told me I was a handsome, ugly devil and would meet my wife soon. So how about it? Woman, how about what? Uncle BB, will you marry me? Woman, you got $1,000,000 and a hard out to last longer than 5 minutes? I'll marry you. Uncle BB, whoa! You're bang for bucks, and President Hardy, thou art lucid. Ah, man. I do believe it is time for me to go pop some pills. Woman, so you take care and blow out your neighbor's brains, then your own, you worthless. Uncle BB, come on, no need to bring up. Wait a minute. How do you know about that? No one knows. That happened years, decades, a long, long time ago in training. No way. Woman, Uncle BB, what's wrong? You getting pale and sweaty. Uncle BB, because of you telling me to shoot my neighbors and myself. Woman, I'm so sorry, Uncle BB. I don't know what you are referring to. I was reminding you to eat your grains. Be healthy like your neighbors. I totally apologize. Do you need a ride home? Uncle BB, no. Just leave me a moment. I have to catch my thoughts. New scene intro. Just beyond M, there lives a neighboring vicinity, A. A is not total rural. It has the visuals of a rural, but it is too populated, with stores and restaurants, and allurement of urban delights, even the large houses. That concludes today's reading of Haunted Hearing Aid. So we're going to move on to my ratings. All the fun things all the entertainments that I've consumed. All right, what we got here? Watching more Italy soccer games. We have 1978 Italy versus Australia. Boring match, missed opportunities. It was like a one-man dribbling show. They just dribbled constantly. Give that a hearing aid off. Italy versus Germany. FR, as in West Germany. There were a lot of ups and downs and a lot of tension. An entertaining game in 1978, so I give that a hearing aid on. 1982, Italy versus Peru. It was tiring. It made me tired. It was slow. It lacked team unity, so definitely a hearing aid off. 1982, Italy versus Poland. This was an exciting first game of the 1982 World Cup. First game Italy played in the group. So it was just like, watching that first game. You just don't know what to expect. So it captured that exhilaration. And, a lot of missed opportunities. I'll give that one a hearing aid on. Did I say I gave Italy versus Peru a hearing aid off? I think I did. Can't remember. Anyways, moving on. 1982, Italy versus Cameroon. That was a good, hard game. I think that was the third game. I give that one a hearing aid odd. I listened to Pat Benatar's Ultimate Collection. It starts off with some of the songs you're familiar with, and then the Ultimate Collection ultimately fizzled out. So a definite hearing aid off. Black Crowes, Greatest Hits, 1990 to 1999, a tribute to a work in progress. And it didn't really sound so much like the 90s rock scene. Consistent hits I was familiar with. And, that one song, Dependent On, sounds like they're saying Dependent On, but I think they're saying Dependent On. And I always had Dependent On, Hanging On, Hanging On, Hanging On. I give that a hearing aid on. Bombshell. If you asked for a picture, it was more like a drone shell. Voices droned on. Not too thrilling. Every syllable rolled into the next word, so it was like one giant, huge word. There was no breaks in words, so hearing aid off. For the 5-year-old, I finished 5-minute bedtime stories by Pamela Kennedy and Ann Kennedy Brady, something, I don't know. There was, a story, a prayer, a Bible word, as if every word is a Bible word. And the artwork was amazing, but the book wasn't, so hearing it off. Blue October, Spinning the Truth Around, Part 2. What a very long title. One good tune. Kind of sound like Post Malone a little bit. And nothing memorable. So, hearing it off. Beyonce. Yes, I did. I listened to Beyonce. I Am Sasha Fierce. I was dancing in the car, bobbing along. Yeah. And I had to call my wife, and talk to her. I couldn't just keep thinking about Beyonce's voice. So I had to call my, wife. I was getting a little excited. So a hearing aid on for that one. Berlin. Best of Berlin. All I was familiar with was one song. I don't really know if the singer was a guy or girl. Male, female singer, I have no idea. Plus, it's named after a band's named after a country. So, hearing aid off. Now, the last one is Walking Dead, Dead City Season 2. Can't go wrong with zombies. Sometimes you can, but almost got the old Negan back with Lucille. About to bash somebody's brains in, instead stuff some methane gas down their throat and lights them on fire. A definite hearing aid on. Everyone have a good night, good morning, whatever time it is.